Welcome back to Dice Baby, episode 3. I'm Andrew, your Dungeon Master for this 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign.
Hi, I'm Georgia. I'm playing Given Loxley, who is a rogue Loxodon.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm playing Cavendish Queer and Aarakocra Warlock.
Hi, I'm Rich. I'll be playing as Quavendish the 69th, a Grung Barbarian.
Hi, I'm Ed. I'm playing Kingskin Longgrass, a Paladin Minotaur.
So, last time we left the gang, they had just left the slavers' camp after they found a map. They decided to go to the town of Lowshore. On the way there, whilst walking through a forest, you encountered an enormous winged beast which had a storm in its wake. Once you reached Lowshore, you went straight to the tavern. You discovered that children have been going missing for the past 2 weeks, starting with Baron Venhorn's daughter. You then visited the Baron's castle, but the guards wouldn't let you in, but they did say you could have an audience with the Baron. In the meantime, you went to an old blind lady's shop and promised to get her some rare herbs from the forest. When you got to the herb garden, you were led there by her seeing Icat Tibbles. You found it was ruined. You did, however, find some tracks. You followed them to find a small hut with a boar tied up outside. 4 goblins came out, which included 1 goblin shaman, and a hard battle ensued, where both Cav and Kingskin went down. After you won the battle, Kingskin tried to tame the boar and was successful.
Yeah, boy.
Kingskin, Quavendish, and Given, you all drank a unfinished potion which cursed you immediately. So, just quickly, should we go over our curses? So, Kingskin, what have you got?
All food tastes nothing, like nothing.
Yep, that's a real
That's
sad
a
one.
real sad one, yeah.
Quavendish?
Every surface I walk on, I sink at least 1 inch into it.
Yep, and Given.
I see myself as Quavendish, so I
Yeah.
think I'm
Have
like
another
a
go.
frog.
You want another go?
Wait, is there any more potion left?
There's 1 portion of potion left for an unsuspecting birdman.
I feel like I have more sense than that.
Should we just
I
pin
think
him
you have
down?
more sense than
Let's curse him!
You will partake.
There's no
Peer pressure all over again.
Get him!
This is not peer pressure!
Get him!
We're doing this because we love you.
Okay, so, well, you're inside the goblin shack. You've looted it. I think. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna pin him down.
You actually want to try and force feed?
Well, I feel I'm a frog.
Yeah, you think you're a crazy
You're an
frog.
incredibly strong
But
frog.
I feel
I'm an incredibly strong
Yeah.
frog.
I think
How
I'm...
can we lose?
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't approve of this.
Let's pin him
Right, it's
down.
not how pinning
I'm
someone
blocking the
down and
doorway.
forcing them to drink something works.
We get waterboarded with curse potion.
Drink
None of the curses are serious.
Right. You're getting pinned down, apparently.
Yay!
Can I roll a saving throw?
Make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Bollocks, that's 10.
Yeah, nah, that's a fail. Considering just
That's halfway.
all of them together, just vastly out, you know.
Easy natural 20.
Right, roll me a D100.
Let's get him.
And it's
We
like,
did it, guys.
Shit. 89.
89 is...
Is it better if it's higher or does it not work like that?
It's very
Oh.
good.
Oh.
Is it not
Oh, it's a boring one.
Oh, that's alright.
Whenever the character is on a sea vehicle of any kind, the character... the character vomits anything he or she has eaten and cannot sleep. That's it.
Oh yes, for all those missions where we're going to be on a sea vehicle.
Funny thing happened.
Excuse me.
There's a sea vehicle outside.
Also I can fly, so I can just not be on the vehicle.
Well, I suppose. That's life for that long, dude.
And there's no potion left, so there's no baxes.
Okay. Also, they don't last for a massive amount of time.
Oh, it's not a permanent curse.
No,
So I
no.
can
They
fo-
wear off after like an hour.
Oh, I thought this was for the rest of our lives.
No.
Might be less
So I can
medicinal.
taste food at some point.
At some point, you can
That's
taste
what
food.
it's
You mean I won't be a frog forever?
Oh god, no! Your froggy ass.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
I want to sort of
Go back to the old one.
inspect/investigate the shack. See if
Get the
there are
rest of my
clues.
reward.
Let's turn in this quest.
Okay, maybe. What specifically are you looking for?
We need to find those herbs.
I think we got the herbs, didn't we?
Yeah, I think you
We
got
got
the
them.
herbs.
Okay.
Yeah, because you looted the saddlebags, which had the herbs in them.
Okay.
I have a suspicion that these goblins have some connection to the missing children, either being used as sort of like foot soldiers, for lack of a better word, by
Okay.
a higher power or something. But I feel they're connected.
We
I
actually.
want to look for evidence of that.
Are they going to attack us?
They're dead.
They're all dead.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you,
what? Oh,
you
the
killed all
goblins?
the
Yeah, you
beasts.
murdered
I
them
thought we were
all.
talking about the children there. We use as foot soldiers.
No. I feel like whoever's behind the kidnappings have used the goblins to help get the children like, do the legwork. So I want to see if there's evidence of that.
Okay, yeah, make an investigation check.
Bollocks, that's 5.
What do you
Wait, no, sorry, +3, so that's
7.
yeah, 7.
7.
It's
Okay.
slightly better than 5.
Slightly better. Almost.
You search around and you do find scraps of paper. You would have known that you fought 4 goblins, right? And one of them was a shaman. The shaman has obviously got a much greater intelligence than the average goblin. So there are scraps of paper with bits written on them. They're all written in goblin, and you can't read them.
Okay. Does anyone here speak goblin?
Is anyone
No.
ever going to talk in Minotaur?
If you meet another Minotaur, perhaps.
Perhaps. Maybe
Well,
not.
I'm going to hold on to these notes in case you find a goblin translator. Maybe.
Okay. Sure.
Is that...
Yeah, that's what you're going to find at a 7.
Alright. I'll roll again.
Where's the seeing eye cat? Is it run up?
Is it increased?
It was just in the forest.
Or is there a tail?
If you
hanging
go
out the-
outside,
Can I smell it?
Tibbles is going to slink into the shack and meow at you.
Onward.
For a snack to say.
What is it, Tibbles? Did Timmy fall down the well?
Onward! Accidentally kicking it. Right, should we go back to the old order?
Yeah, I want to
Yep.
get the reward of
Wait,
the old
wait,
lady
we have
and
the
then
boar,
eat her
don't we?
cat.
Oh yeah.
And frogs can ride the boar. Can I try and ride the boar back?
No. What are you doing?
Let me
Don't do
just
it.
check how much do you weigh? It will be on.
question.
It will be on. Yeah.
300 pounds.
Let me see how strong the boar is. He's not that strong.
Are we going to try and save the boar, or do I want to see it pop?
Um,
I think I want to see it pop.
see you later, old friend.
He's just going to make a strength saving throw to see if he can survive.
Okay.
Yeah, he's squashed and he can't move, but he's still alive. And
Very good nervous
he's
legs.
going to be squealing. Yeah.
Just whacking it back. It's like.
He's going to do the squealing sound effect.
Wait, so I'm actually riding the boar?
Well,
Or
no,
not?
it
I'm just
can't
sitting
move.
on it.
You're just sat on it.
I'm like trying to like hit its rear and then go!
Mush!
Onwards.
Mush!
This enrages the boar.
The boar cannot move. It's completely pinned down. So.
Well,
Do you want to get off the boar and move on?
What's going on?
I'm going to leave you behind and go.
I'm not that heavy. I'm a frog.
Okay.
it's obviously a weak ball.
For the sake of time, I'm going to say that you get off of the boar.
Okay, I'll get off the boar.
Don't
And
be a
I'm gonna
boar.
try.
I'm gonna put the ball on a
No,
leash.
the boar is immediately going to stand up and run off into the forest.
What was his
I
name?
think that's fair enough.
We never even knew his name.
Savage.
Cool. So
He
you're
was gonna be
going
my
to
best
walk
friend.
back into Low Shore,
I
yeah?
wanna hop. I wanna jump.
Hop, skip, and a
I wanna
jump.
use my new abilities, please.
Because my feet are 1 inch into the floor, I'm going to be walking around like sort of my own flippers outside of the water.
Is it like you
They're
know
like
when they
embedded in the mud.
put shoes on ducks and they do the thing with the
Oh,
legs?
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so you get back to Low Shore. You're going to go back to the old lady's shop. Tibbles is leading the way, so you
Yeah.
don't get.
Where's the rest of my reward, woman?
Are you in the shop now? Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Just like-
the door.
Damn it, woman! Oh, it's the door, sorry.
You open the door, little tinkle of the bell. The old lady is in there.
She's not here, she's blind.
Hello. Are you back?
Don't say anything.
Oh, Tibbles.
Meow.
Oh, okay. Where did they go, the adventurers? Ah!
We got you!
Oh, good one.
How's a
Did you
heart
get my
attack?
herbs?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Oh, cheers.
You already did.
Here you go. She gives you 2 potions of healing.
Oh. Well, shotgun one.
I won't need those.
You want
I mean, I'll take one because I'm down
You
on
need
potion.
both.
Yeah, I'll take both.
Now.
Yeah, have one.
Thank you. So what's that do?
Potion of healing.
Yeah, is that a D4 again?
It's 2d4 plus 2 when you drink it.
Where have they stored these potions? On themselves.
Prison pocket.
Within my many feathers.
I assume they're just in their packs.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, we've got like rucksacks on,
Yeah.
like fanny packs.
Wait a
No, they're like,
minute.
they're like
You're a
rucksacks.
thief!
Even though I've got wings.
No.
No.
Yeah, it makes sense. Don't worry about it. Fine, yours could be a fanny pack.
Yeah. That's what it wasn't.
That's very on brand.
We're British, I think it's bum bag. Thank you
Oh
very
yeah,
much.
yeah. Sorry, you've got a bum bag. Cool. So, what do you want to do now?
What else are we going to do?
what's the plan,
I
boy?
thought I was
Some good.
mentioned to the lady that her herb garden was destroyed by goblins.
Oh yeah.
Are you going to tell her that?
Ooh,
Is there a reason not to?
Oh.
she'll be sad.
See you
Yeah,
later.
do it.
Hello.
Bye.
I'll lick her
Oh.
tears.
Don't cry. Archie poison.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so if you leave the potion shop,
Oh wait, does that mean
Wait, did we not
I
tell her?
think I
I
can
wanna tell
poison
her.
people untouched?
yes.
Oh my god, yeah.
So it's probably early afternoon now, like 2, 3 o'clock.
Okay.
You're evil.
So you've got a while to wait before your meeting.
2 o'clock.
Right.
It's like 2, 3 o'clock. Yeah.
2, 3. Okay.
Judging by the position of the sun on the sky.
This is inside of the shadows.
Yeah. You. I mean, what hit points is everyone on? Because you could.
I'm on 11.
On 18.
I think I'm
which
on
for me
11.
is quite low.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah. So what you could do is go to the tavern and have a short rest, just to heal up a little bit.
How long's a short
Is
rest?
there a bar?
Short rest is 1 hour. There's a little fountain or a well you could
Oh, yeah.
have
I'm
a
gonna
dunk in.
try-
I can have a nap in the fountain.
Just
Okay.
floating face down in the.
Can I get it now?
Right. So you want to try and get in the fountain.
Well, yeah, I'm a frog.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's big enough so you could get in, but
Yeah.
it probably comes up to like, your shins.
Yeah, but I'm a frog, so I think it's. What, do I think it's only come out to my shins in frog form as well?
Well, I mean that's what you perceive, yes.
Same body
I
as
mean,
Morpheus,
it's
I would
still
imagine.
like I'm
Just gonna have
splash
to
it
roll
on myself.
around in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rolling.
You're just gonna cover yourself in the water. So you're all gonna have a short rest.
Yes.
So roll
Wait.
as many hit dice as you want. So up to 2, obviously.
Oh, how many do you want? Only 2 though.
Wait,
Which hit dice? 2.
if I roll this now, I can't roll it later. Or...
Well, so the way it works is you choose how many hit dice to use.
Oh.
So you can have any number of short rests between a long rest, but you don't heal up if you've run out of hit dice.
Okay, so I don't want to use all 2 now.
Well, you might.
Well, I'm on 11 out of 19.
So you may, if you, oh, okay, yeah,
So I'll
that's
just
fair
do
enough.
one.
But when you have a long
Wait.
rest, it resets them.
Yeah. D8.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
I
that's
healed
perfect.
8, so I'm now 13 hit points.
I healed 8, so now perfectly on 19. Didn't go
Lovely.
over.
It's coming into late evening now.
Late evening?
It's
Sorry.
We've gone from early afternoon to late evening in the space of 1 hour.
Early evening.
Oh.
I want a fresh 25.
Nice.
Give
Okay.
me a time, Mr. DM. 24 hours.
Let's
It's
say
like
that it's
4
about
hours.
5 o'clock.
Do I have time to go to the flour mills and come back before 7:30?
Yeah.
Let's
Is
go,
there-
gang.
Is there a pub garden outside the tap?
Sure, why not?
Can I chill in there? Smoke a rosemary. A rosemary.
A rosemary joint.
Rosemary.
Nah, you're gonna go.
let's go
Let's
to
keep
the
you as a
house.
squad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can I grab a pint on the way?
Yeah, you can have it.
Yeah, boy.
It's 3 copper for a pint.
That's fine.
Can I see if someone's like just bought a pint and then I'm gonna try and like steal it off of them, like distract them.
Sure. Make a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, and isn't your body completely wrong? So it's going to be extra hard for you.
I mean,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I mean, I
'cause you
still
think
think
you're
Oh,
like
disadvantage.
me. I still think.
No,
like,
you think you're him.
I think I'm.
you're
Oh, so I'm
frog.
not stealthy at all then. So
Wait,
No.
it's been an hour though.
I'm not
So you
stealthy.
think?
Oh,
you're
no, it's been
stealthy
more than
if
an
you're
hour,
a
so
frog.
everyone's things have worn off.
No.
So you no longer think you're a frog.
Oh, well, I'm still gonna try and
Yeah,
get
go on
through
then.
You're
bit.
trying to say that we betrayed Quavendish's trust for nothing.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
13.
I'd say you could probably snatch someone's beer. It'll be like half finished, you know. It's not like a fresh pint, but
Whatever.
yeah,
It's been sitting there all day.
it's free.
It's all.
It's warm.
Yeah.
So you want to go to the flour mills, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk in there. This is the most industrious district. Despite the low mood of this town, this is still very much in, full swing. You see the many mills turning, and there's warehouses that are buzzing with people. So you can go to either the main factories, which are the ones with the mills. You can go to a warehouse, or this is where the main guardhouse is as well.
Oh, is this where the chief of police is? Or is
Yeah.
Chief of Pope.
Oh, I think I might need to interview Mr. Chief of Police.
Where are we going? Where are we going? Where do we
We're
want
going
to
to
Is
the
it-
police.
Yeah.
Rob
that-
was slightly intoxicated.
Wow. Is it Chief Colonel?
Yes.
Yes. Can read my own writing. Right, I think I'm gonna have a little chat with Chief Colonel.
What's reading?
Do you all want to go? Well, yeah, we'll keep you as a
Yeah.
squad. Yeah.
Squad.
Okay. Yeah. So you go into the peacekeeper's post. There's a guard at the door.
Right.
Approach the guard house, and the guard outside is like, "Hail, travellers.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon,
I need
Good
to
evening.
speak to.
evening."
I wish to speak with Chief Colonel. It's concerning the missing children.
What do you know of this?
Only what I picked up from a couple of people around the
Who-
town.
are you?
13!
What?
13 children are missing.
Yeah, we are well aware.
The baker's dozen.
Okay.
My name is Cavendish Queer. I'm a peacekeeper from out of town. I feel like I can help you out with the investigation.
Well, thank you for the offer, but we've already solved it, so your services are no longer required.
Oh, you've solved it. Where are the children?
Dead.
Well, we've got a subject in custody.
Alright.
We're just interrogating her currently.
I want to
She'll
interrogate
crack any
her.
minute.
So you've not solved it then?
Yeah.
Well, we've got her in custody. It's only a matter of time before she gives up the.
We don't
case
have
of
time,
the children.
goddammit!
You don't know where the children are.
So intense.
Not yet, but we will do.
That's not solved then. Let me speak to the chief.
I don't think you should speak to the chief.
That's bashing.
Why not?
I just feel like this guy needs bashing.
He needs to be
I've,
taught a
I've,
lesson.
I've got this.
The chief is currently
Let me
doing the
bash.
interrogation.
Is he now?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yep.
I think you should give this guy a high five. He's like the best at high fiving.
Kingskin.
A high five.
Yes, this guy right here.
I don't think he deserves a high five currently.
I'll take a low five.
Please be on your way. We don't need your help. So
Can I hit him? In the balls?
you just want to punch the policeman.
Wait, is he not like
Attitude.
sitting
I
behind
don't
a desk or
appreciate.
something?
No,
No,
he's stood
standing
by
by
the
the
He's
door.
stood by the door. Okay.
You're just gonna punch him
Can I
In the
just-
balls.
in the balls.
Yeah.
For God's sake.
Look,
Okay.
he's not letting us pass. What else could we do?
I'm gonna give him a cheeky pull set.
could
while
try-
we're
I
away.
was going to
You
say,
could
give
try
him
a
a sneak around the back.
persuasion roll.
That's not my role. I'm not persuasion. I'm more of the punch.
Do you want to try?
I'll roll a persuasion roll.
Yeah, come on.
Look-
Before
look
the
like
the
you're
nun
about to do
kicking.
it, And then
Huh?
let's intimidate him.
Just one.
Well, let's try have the persuasion first,
Ugh,
and then if that fails, then you can start nutting him.
Yeah, boy. That's like.
let me know.
Look, I think if you're close to cracking a case, then having an extra pair of hands, an extra set of eyes, could help, be the difference to maybe make this,
There's us as well.
to get this solved. There's no harm from me helping out. And then, oh, 16 and plus 5. That's 21.
21.
He's like, ah, very well. I'll go get the chief.
You're gonna name it
Stay
Jinks
here.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Nice.
Obviously.
Excellent.
He turns around, he's gonna walk indoors, and you wait for like 5 minutes,
Does he return?
and he brings out the chief.
He did.
Right,
So the chief-
testicles.
Why? He did what we
No.
asked him to.
The chief is a dwarf
A dwarf.
A
dwarf?
I didn't expect that.
Why?
How can you be a police officer? You're only a minor.
Chief Colonel's going to look you straight in the eyes and be like, I don't
Warriors.
appreciate this type of humour.
Well, that's just me.
Anyway, what can I help you with? I've got very limited time.
I'm Cavendish Queer. I'm a peacekeeper from out of town.
Yes, whatever. Why are you here?
I hear you have a suspect in custody.
We do.
What's your evidence?
She was caught outside the warehouse where most of the children have been seen getting dragged away and such.
I see.
Why are they
Have you got
calling
into the warehouse yet? Have you found the children?
No, but she's seconds away from breaking, so if you let me go back in, I'll get the evidence.
Oh, you want someone broken? I'm your man.
He's going to eye you up and down, see that you're rippling muscles and be like,
With my face like, duh.
we could use someone of your skills in the Peacekeeper. Why don't you join us?
Have they got ballsack?
Who?
The person that you're trying to
No,
break?
it's a female.
That's out of my jurisdiction, sorry. Yes. I can give her a go. Give her the once over, you know.
Well, she's really groaning in there. You must be hitting her right.
He's like, what? Who are you people? Why are you even here? What brings you to Lowshore?
No, that's a good question.
Why did we come to Lakeshore? We're just travellers passing through.
Yeah, we're travelling to Thunder Bay.
Well then pass through and go to Thunder Bay. We
No.
do
See you
not
later.
need you here.
I want money, goddammit. Saving these children.
Yeah, it's really-
And you're not gonna stop me.
Well, we've already saved them,
They haven't.
so
Show
Where
me
are
the
they?
children!
Yeah.
we'll have them by the end of the evening.
Oh, sure you will. That's what
You
they
know
all
that.
say.
And if the warehouse is so important, how come you just keep letting kids get taken in there and disappear?
Because we can't catch them. But now we've caught her, they'll stop disappearing.
Down it.
Wait a minute.
Prove it.
Just hear children screaming in the background. No, I'm sure it's
If you're
fine.
so sure that you're going to have the children saved and returned to their homes within the next couple of hours,
Yes.
why don't you seek audience with the Baron later this evening?
I
and present the
got
children?
got a audience with him at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock this evening to present him his daughter.
Well then, we're also going to be at the Baron's. We'll wait for you, and we'll see these children.
I don't think
And-
the Baron will be a fan of that.
No, I don't see why he wouldn't want to guarantee that he'll get his daughter back. How about this? If you get there and you haven't got the children, we're going to help you solve this case.
No, I have the jurisdiction here. It's my town. I will find the children, and you can all bugger off now.
Can I hit him in the balls? Can I hit
Let's
him?
kill him, honestly. I've had enough. I've really had enough of him.
You want to kill the chief of police
I don't think that's wise.
No.
publicly and openly in the streets.
Yes. I'll choke him out.
The thing's that you could just poison him and then walk away.
Yeah.
Like,
I
bye!
want to hock a real
Bye.
big poison loogie around his face.
All right, you
Open his mouth.
Direct
he's before you can do any of that, he's just going to turn around and go back indoors.
Wait! I thought I was doing the interrogation.
Hey, look, one of the kids.
Damn, there's no like skill for deal making.
Probably persuasion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a good deal.
he's gone.
Very well.
Right,
We shall have to do this ourselves.
what's the time?
Take the law into our own hands.
It's still about that probably only took 5
I
minutes.
think it
So
sounds like he's got things covered and we could just go.
Yeah, go
To
through that.
Thunder Bay!
See you later.
I want to ride the roller coaster.
I don't think he's got things covered. I think we should go check out the warehouse.
That's very
Oh.
convincing.
Because
yeah.
if he's got the chief suspect in custody and the children just sitting in a warehouse, that's not why set them free.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go check
Which warehouse is it?
the one that's next.
I mean, there's 3 warehouses.
Hang on.
Wait, I was going to say we should split up, but...
Let's have a look for
look
clues.
in all of them.
So how come? So the children have been disappearing and have been stored and taken away from a building next door to the police station.
No. He said they've mostly been taken away from the warehouse.
Oh, they're not being stored in the
No,
warehouse.
they're not being they've just been spotted near the warehouse.
Is there child labour in this place?
No.
Right, I thought they were being stored in the warehouse. Okay.
Stored in the warehouse? What, just for storage sake?
Well, whoever's kidnapping them just keeping them there. But I think we should go look at that house
That's
anyway.
pretty vague.
Did you not go to that kind of nursery?
Oh, look at that warehouse.
I was just on the top shelf. I fell off and that's why I am now.
Okay.
Right, to the warehouse.
To the warehouse!
Which warehouse? A, B, or C?
Hey.
Hey!
Okay.
Hang on, I'm gonna roll a d4. I'm gonna just roll a reroll. Hey!
Okie dokie. So this is where they bring the raw grain
Okay.
in. There's loads of workers moving around. It's, you know, in constant use. It's you know, a big wide open warehouse.
Oh!
So,
Are there any workers nearby? I can.
yep.
Where was
Why
I?
the workers' children?
Good question.
There's a worker, he's heaving sacks of grain around.
Oh, I like your sack there, sir.
Oh, thank you very much.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know anything about the disappearing children?
I mean, I know a bit. I know about as much as everyone else.
Have you had any of yours go missing?
I don't have no kids.
Oh, you
Fair
not?
enough.
You bastard.
Anymore?
Any, yeah.
Look
I'm sure
at
you
that.
have 13 of them in that sack.
In this sack here, he's going to open it and stick his entire head in the sack. Be like, no, don't think so.
Stop beating on him.
I don't suppose you've seen any children around here. These warehouses.
Well, only the ones
Do
that
you have any child labourers?
I haven't seen no kids, but I've seen them weird blokes.
Oh, yes.
What weird blokes?
Them weird blokes with the hoods and that. I was doing a night shift
Right.
other night. I saw a load of group of these hoodies. Ugh,
Oh, hoodlums.
Youths.
huge. Ugh, disgusting. They were skulking around. I think they're planning to rob the place personally.
This warehouse, number 8.
It'd be C, that. It'd be C, that's where the finished product is.
Interesting.
What?
Okay.
That's
Why is
where
it from
most of the
Finland?
money's. That's where most of the money's kept.
And what is this product you're making?
Flour.
Got it.
The flower girls.
Is flour expensive?
No, but we're one of the main producers of flour in the whole kingdom, so
So you're never gonna run out of food in this place then?
I mean, I doubt it.
It would just be a lot of bread.
But yeah, it's mostly bread.
Oh.
Do you like bread? It's mostly bread.
No wonder everyone around here is fat. They've been eating lots of bread. Bread makes you fat.
It makes you fat.
What?
It is brown bread, it's alright.
It would be brown bread, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's a joke. Come on.
No!
Where have you seen these hoodlums skulking about?
Between A and B, they were skulking around, looking at things, loitering.
Loitering! Oh, those bastards.
So you think they're casing the joint for a robbery of warehouse C, yet you've seen them skulk around A and B instead?
Yeah,
Okay.
Insightful.
that's the
Fine.
case.
Right.
Who are you fellers and lady?
I'm your mom.
Okay,
Anyway.
Hello, Mom.
You're
Is that
right.
your name? Yerman.
Your mum. I'm your mum.
Hello, Yerman. What about you? Okay.
I'm just...
See you later.
Nice to meet you. Bye.
Bye.
Cool. Yeah. What should I do now?
I think.
What do you need? Should we wait?
Let's
Sounds
go
like
to
5:30.
B.
Should we head to B?
C is where they keep the finished product and the money, he said. Money
But
is
B's where they've been
C.
casing the joint, and I feel like these leaves aren't loitering. I feel they're involved with kidnapping.
C
Oh,
is where the money is kept. He said it quite
Oh, I get ya. All right. Shall we try and protect it?
Well, I'm gonna go to B.
No, we have to stick together.
Yeah, right. We'll go to C. They want to go to C. Let's go. You go to C.
what the money
Okay.
is.
Why the money?
So again, this is like an open warehouse. On different to the other two, this one's got like a small outbuilding attached to it, which you would assume is where the office, like an office is, where some clerical workers would be. Cool. Yeah. So you can go in there. There's workers buzzing around everywhere.
They bees.
Nope.
Can't look for where the money is.
You can go there. So there's like the main office bit, which is probably where you would assume the money is kept. Actually, I don't know what Quavendish would assume. So.
I assume nothing.
He has
Is
no
there a worker I
intelligence.
can talk to?
Shake down. Nice.
Oh,
Yep.
look, it's that same guy.
It's not the same
It's his
guy.
brother.
It's his brother.
This is a different person. This is a lady.
Excuse me, miss.
Hello there.
Tell me anything about youths loitering nearby the warehouses recently.
Youths? No.
They've all been stolen.
I don't know nothing about youths. I know about the big bloke.
The big bloke, you say? Tell me about him.
The big
Ooh, there's a big bloke.
bloke.
Well, only last night I saw him dragging a sack.
My and you didn't do anything?
No.
Fair enough, fair enough.
You know, it's not my business. I don't know what's in that sack.
Was it
weird
wriggling?
about someone at a flour mill dragging a sack?
So it was just wriggling about and you did nothing.
I mean, people dragging sacks around is pretty normal. I mean, he wasn't one of the workers. I didn't really recognise
So
it.
it wasn't
Why
the
were you
worker.
there? Why were you there at night?
On the night shift.
Oh, okay, fair
Can you
enough.
describe him at all? You know what race he was?
He was a big bastard.
He was human.
Human?
Yeah. He was just a big bloke.
So, a big bloke,
Rough height?
you've never seen him before,
6'2".
carrying a big old sack,
Yep.
and the sack was wriggling.
Well, it may not have been wriggling. He was just dragging it, along the floor.
He dropped it and made
Was
us noise.
Which warehouse was he heading to?
He wasn't near the warehouse. He was on the opposite side, just dragging him, coming out of an alley, and he was dragging this sack.
He was a dragon.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's a dragon.
He's a dragon.
He's not a dragon. Only joking.
Only joking. Wee.
Where
This
would
is
you
a
say?
serious matter.
Oh, sorry. Who are you?
Susan.
Susan.
No,
Susan from accounting.
you're, what? My name's Susan.
Oh,
But my name's Susan.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet a fellow Susan. Hello, Susan.
And I.
is there a safe around here at all?
A safe?
Yeah.
We keep the
One
best
Susan
flour.
to another.
Where you keep the Prague premium flour.
I mean, you'd have to ask me boss.
Who was that?
Susan.
He's in there. He owns all these 3 buildings.
What's his name?
It's Tito.
Tito.
Yeah.
I'm just going to assume that everyone who works here is now called Susan. So I'm going to call me Susan.
We just found out his name was Tito.
No.
Hello,
So where did it look like this man was heading? with
What's
the
up,
sack?
Dorito?
I don't know. I stopped watching.
What direction was he going?
Oh, you didn't want to stop watching. Great.
Let's go towards Silver Pole.
Silver Pole. Right. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Susan.
You're welcome. Bye, Susan.
Let's talk
See
to
you
that
later.
boss. We'll
Susan.
talk to that boss about his money.
Okay. This Queese just going to march up to the door. I don't think Queese knows about knocking.
Bing!
I have doors in front.
So you're just going to, just walk open the door.
Flop on in.
Inside there's a desk with like a receptionist, and then behind her is like another wooden door that looks very regal and important.
In a flour mill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the boss.
That must
The
be
big man
where
boss.
the good stuff
With a
is.
regal door and a... Okay.
Well, it's his office. You gotta
Yeah.
spice up this
He's
guy.
a rich flower magnate.
Yeah.
He's the biggest one in the area, the man said.
That's a lot of flour.
The receptionist is going to be like, hello, sir, how may I be of assistance?
Money.
Money? What, what?
Where is it?
I mean, you have to work for money. Do you know about that?
No.
It's like, does anyone know whose frog this is?
No.
Look around for my mum.
Is there
she'd
any
be like,
Susan?
you popped in, have you?
You're a Susan?
Is this your friend?
No idea who it is.
Oh. I don't suppose you could help me, could you? He wants money. Do you've got any money?
Have you got any money?
I mean, she's gonna get out a single copper piece and give it to you.
Sworn out, I'm gonna lick that a piece off the table.
Okay, but you've got money.
You can go
You
now!
can go.
I want to spit in her face.
It's gonna ping off of her face like, ow!
Only go.
Why'd you do that?
Why did you do
Money
that?
too small.
Just gonna put a silver piece down. You're gonna spit that in her face as well.
No, that's quite good. I like it.
Okay.
This pleases the frog.
Is she distracted by the frog?
Yeah.
Can I
Can I
stealth
just walk
in?
in the office?
You can try the door.
Kick it.
You're just gonna kick the door. Yeah, it's you kick the door. She's like, no. You kick the door, and there's like
13 kids in a row.
no. You see a gnome sat behind a desk. He's like, what the fuck is this? Who are you?
Whoa.
Get out of my office!
Calm down, little man.
I'm gonna start laughing.
This is not funny!
Why are your forage figures on here all so small?
This is assault!
I didn't see any salt anywhere.
He's gonna look directly into your eyes and be like, fuck you! Get out of my office!
Right, let's ask him where the kids and the money are.
Where's the
Go
kids
on
and the
then.
money?
What does Frogman say?
Kids, money, where?
Okay. Money? I can't help you. I don't give to peasants and strangers, so goodbye.
Hey, fuck you.
No, fuck you.
No, fuck you.
No, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna throw my feather at him.
You say you knew something about the children.
I don't know nothing about the children. Now get out.
I feel like I should intimidate him.
Okay. How are you going to do that?
Well, where-
So I'm gonna grab him by the lapel.
Yep.
Lift him up.
Look,
Sonny.
This is assault.
No, it's Pepper.
you seem to be a bit of a dodgy figure around here. I feel like you're hiding something. So you're gonna tell me right now everything you know about the missing children. Things are gonna get very ugly.
Can I get now?
Oh, 19.
Ooh, 19.
And I add 5 to that. I'm straight up. So that's 24.
He is going to look at you, completely baffled.
Right.
He's like, I don't know nothing about the kids, I promise. I don't really spend much time here. I'm just here to make money. He's gonna break down crying.
Businessmen are all the same.
Grow
We
Oh,
up.
broke
money.
him! Yay! Mission accomplished, guys.
We did it. Please, just leave me alone.
So he all stands in his office staring at him.
T-posing.
Right.
Well, I mean, I'm happy. I'm gonna.
Can we
I
just-
think we should stake this place out overnight.
Yeah.
I feel
Wait, we've still got to have the audience with us.
I feel that time is drawing near, so I think we
Mhm.
should start maybe heading back to the castle now.
Can we take him with us in a little bag?
Now you want to put him in the sack? You know what? Sure.
that's what was being dragged around the sack earlier. Just him.
So you've got Tito in a sack.
Yeah.
You're all sure. He's in the sack. He's like, "Oi, let me out! Let me out of here!"
Shut up! Against the wall.
Just make an attack roll.
Make an attack.
Yeah.
That's
you
a
get?
that one.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, as you try and hit him against the wall, you let go. He goes flying off,
Oh no!
and he
Into
comes
it.
out of the sack and goes, like
Skids
skids across the ground, and he is obviously gonna get a face full of dirt, but he's gonna stand up and be like, "Oh my god!" and he's gonna sprint off.
Why didn't we just terrorise that gnome?
I want this money.
Oh, true, yeah.
Yeah. He's not in his office anymore, so.
Yeah, like, what's in his office?
You're welcome, guys.
Well, there's the desk that's covered in paperwork. There's a big safe behind him.
Okay, cool.
Is there any money
Where's
in
the
there?
receptionist?
She's still there, like, what
Alright.
have you done?
Looking
I
her
want
straight in the eye.
I
and
want the
go,
receptionist to tell us how to get the money.
You threw the sack like out the window.
Yeah. She chucked it out the window. Yep. So you've just closed the door in the receptionist's face.
Yeah.
She's gonna start banging on the door and be like, "You can't be in there. You gotta come out."
Can I just get the desk?
Sure. You're now trapped in there with the safe.
I mean, I can fly out, so I'm alright.
Out of where? What?
Out
the window.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
How big is the window?
Big enough for a gnome to be thrown through.
You get confused and just fly into the glass. Just keep going at it.
Okay. Do you want to try and crack the safe then?
Yes.
So,
Like with my forehead.
okay, Quavendish, make an attack roll against the save.
Yeah. Haven't you got lockpicks?
11.
And then add your strength.
You're just gonna let him do it.
No, add your strength.
I'll let another go.
Oh, +4, okay.
Or is this
Yeah.
That's because your secretions like melt through the safe alien style.
So what did you get total?
15?
15 total. Okay. You whang your head against this metal door.
Nice.
It hurts.
It hurts
That's
quite
fine.
a lot.
You're going to take. No, I'll be good. You're going to take 2 bludgeoning damage as you
No, that's
headbutt
fine.
a solid metal door.
Whatever.
Should we let the thief do a thing?
Yeah, I have lockpick tools. Is there a lock or is it like a combination?
So it's like a combination thing. There's a lot. You could probably give it a go.
Yeah, can I do that? What will I use for that?
It'd be sleight of hand.
Do you think we're getting distracted?
Just a little bit.
I just yeeted a gnome out there.
16.
Just busted it and threw it out of your sack.
16. Oh, so you can add your proficiency bonus. Yeah, which is +2. So whatever you rolled, yeah, +2 to it.
Oh, 16 to 18.
18.
18.
Yeah, okay. You start working at it, but this is a solid, steel safe. This is a little bit beyond you. You try and you go, but eventually your lockpick just breaks and you can't open this.
Alright, this is
Is
For
there-
reference,
are they
you needed
candles?
to roll 19 and you got 18.
Oh. I have a
Okay.
crowbar.
Yeah, okay. If you try and crowbar it, you can
With
use your strength and you
Should we let Froggy do the strength?
yeah. Do you want to let?
strong boy. Alright.
Froggy boy.
You get advantage if you use your crowbar.
Okay.
I have to give him the crowbar though, because you don't have one, do you?
I do not have one.
Yeah, I'll give
Okay,
him the
you can
crowbar.
yeah.
please.
Just mark it off yours and put it on your inventory.
Well, I was gonna give it back afterwards.
Okay, then
Right.
don't bother.
Okay, so the first roll was a 7.
Yeah.
And the second roll was an 18.
18 plus
Plus strength.
yeah 4, so 22. So you put the crowbar in the small crease, and with your big, strong, froggy muscles, you and eventually it cracks open,
Things open.
and you've opened the safe.
Oh my god, there's 13 children in here!
Packed in like a soup.
Like sardines.
Right,
Um,
what is in there?
There's a few pouches of
Cat food.
coins. There's pieces of paper. There's a small dagger in there, and there's a golden pendant.
Shotgun pendant.
You get all the cool stuff.
Well, you opened it, so you get first dibs.
I did use a crowbar. Yeah, I'll just take everything.
Oh,
You can't take everything. Let's just
Damn
say-
it.
so you can take.
What looks like I can eat it?
the golden pendant.
There's pouches of right. There's pouches of coins.
Yep.
There's the pieces of paper.
What do the pieces of paper look like? What have they got?
They've got writing on.
Can I read?
Probably not.
Yes, you can read, but would you be interested in that?
No.
There's a small dagger, and there is the pendant.
Okay.
What would Quaise have?
Quiz.
The pendant sounds interesting. I'd like to look at it.
Okay,
Can I
yeah.
inspect it?
Shiny.
It's got these intricate symbols. This looks like a very well-made pendant, and it's got emeralds, rubies, and sapphires in it, in this triangular pattern. You roll me like a history check.
Oh, but I did geography!
Okay, that's 9 minus 1, I think.
-1. 8.
8.
Minus 3.
Minus 3. That's 6.
So that's
okay.
a 6.
Yeah, you don't recognise this symbol.
8 minus
That's
3.
fine. Can I
That's
just
5.
throw it away like I don't...
Yep, just eat it over your shoulder.
Okay, and I'll just take some money.
Okay, yeah, you can gather
Can I pick
pouch.
up the pendant?
52 gold coins.
That's pretty good.
What? What? Just in one
Can I-
pouch?
In one pouch,
Can
yeah.
I pick up the pendant?
There's another pouch in
Can I
there
have
as
one
well.
pouch? Can I have a pouch?
So you want to grab the pendant,
Can
yeah.
I do a history check?
Can I just bum rush?
You're going to grab a pouch. In your pouch is 52.
52.
Hey.
Wow, you also get 52 gold pieces.
Hey.
This guy likes keeping his gold in 52 stacks.
It's a base 52 number system.
Yeah.
Our gold.
How? Yeah, I mean, you've taken his gold.
He's very
Oh.
nicely organised it for us.
Where's he gone? Is he just yeeted it out the window?
We threw out the window,
He
yeah.
just him out the window.
Is he not trying to get back in? I mean, we've barred the door.
He ran
I don't know
away.
how far away you threw him.
You saw him run off. He's run off. He's just run away.
Let's hope he doesn't tell the
yeah.
chief of police, am I right?
Why don't you...
That-
make me a history check, Ben.
No, I'm not joking.
Okay. What was it?
Where's the
4
quiz?
and 6.
It's the same as Quace. You also don't recognise this.
Okay.
You're
well,
as dumb as me.
Can I wear it?
Yeah, you
Is
can put
my
it on
head
your
too
neck.
big, or is
No,
it going to be
you
like
could,
a bracelet?
you could probably wear it as a bracelet.
Yeah, I'll wear it as
It's
a
like
bracelet.
a trunklet.
A trunklet, yeah. Cool. So all that's left in there is the paper.
I guess I'll look at the papers. Do I need a roll to read the papers?
No, they are written in. What languages can you speak?
I can speak in Aarakocra, Oran, Common, Elvish, and Orc.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, what a nerd.
They're written in Gnomish.
Oh.
Can we just
Thanks
burn
for
them?
that.
Do you want to just burn these papers?
Yeah. Just to ruin his life a little
I
bit
think
more.
I'm going to hold on to them.
Cool. You've now got 2 sets of papers you can't read.
But eventually we'll find the translator.
Cool.
Right, are we just going to nonchalantly just walk out the office?
I'm going to fly out the window. I'll meet you guys at the
Okay.
castle.
How high is the... Oh, I'm too...
I mean, no, you could climb out the window. You could all climb out the window.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
You,
how tall is the building?
this was on the ground floor.
Oh, was it?
okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
I
thought
thought
we were like-
those 4 other
I
guys
thought we were
mess
3
up
stories
this whole
up.
place and steal that money. I did.
Did you see that random Minotaur just throw that gnome out the window? God.
I sure did not see that.
Do you want to pick up your fez that you threw at his face?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You never use the fez as a weapon.
Yeah.
It's- The fez is...
Fez is sacred.
The fez is sacred.
No, I've still got my back.
We start our own cult of the fez.
The cult of the fez. Cult of the fez. Cool. So where do you want to head up to the castle? now?
Yeah.
Can we just
Yeah.
hop along?
Sure.
Linking arms.
Linking
Right, is that dwarf there?
No, the you approach and it's the same guards that was there before.
Sorry.
The same guards that were there before. They're like, you're just in time for your audience with the Baron. He's very delicate at the moment, so please do try to be decent.
Right,
Can
let's all
I
strip
look at
off.
him like I really don't understand what he's just said?
Yeah.
Just
Um,
just going down.
He looks at Given and Cav and is like, and perhaps try to keep some sort of control of your friends here.
What do you mean? I take offence to that. Hit him in the balls.
Can we tell them to wait outside?
No.
Right.
He eventually lets you through the gates and you walk up to the castle itself.
Is this castle known for their vast gates?
Yeah.
And the
gates.
big building.
Big gates.
Big old gates.
Massive
We
gates.
could have walked through the castle door, across a courtyard, and then into the rest of the castle.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. I feel like that was fairly obvious.
Yeah.
I just love the phrase big building.
It's a big building, Nick.
Look at that massive old building.
Damn, this building's huge.
When you get up to the door, a butler lets you in. What? What's funny about that?
Button it.
The butler lets you in. So mature.
You're one of those arseless we've heard about.
Yeah, if you're like, welcome to the Venhorn estate, please try and show some restraint. My lord is not feeling so well these days.
What do I like?
Because of his missing kids, right?
Yes,
Kid
Right,
not
for
present.
that exact reason.
Got it.
So should we not mention his missing daughter?
Try to avoid it, yes, that would be...
What was his daughter's name again? Just for scientific research?
Just so we don't need to say it.
Yeah.
Sally,
Sally.
yes.
Sally what?
Venhorn,
Didn't actually know that.
obviously.
Sally Van.
It's pretty rude.
Could be adopted.
Hey, I was supposed to be asking about his daughter. So I'm supposed to investigate this without talking to him about it.
Please come into the drawing room and just sit and wait here.
Is this where you draw all this stuff?
Yes, my lord will be down in a few minutes.
Sounds like he's pretty down already, dude.
Very down.
Does he need a pick me up? That was joy.
Let's pick him up.
Yeah, so you wait there in this very luxurious room. Like, you think possibly this is the most lavish room you've ever been
There's
in.
a big room.
It's massive.
We're in the big room now.
There are bookshelves line the walls. There's a bowl of fruit there, the nice lavish seating and sofas. It looks incredible.
I would
Start
love to
eating.
be in a swamp right now. This is super lame.
Fields my thing.
And after a few minutes,
I'm just gonna be eating.
in comes in a very like a nobleman's suit. So
I'm just gonna slap him on the back and like, hey, how's Sally going?
he immediately breaks down into tears and be like,
What did I say?
aren't you the people that aren't you the people that said they would fight my daughter?
Haven't you spoken to the chief of police?
I mean, I don't trust him.
Good. 'cause
He's told
he's
me
a complete dom.
that he's found someone, but they're just a common thief, I think.
Right,
Please
go investigator, go.
do sit.
Do a sit.
That's what I just said.
It sounds like the Futurama character. That robot.
Heathenism bot.
Yeah, that's the one.
Nice.
My name's Cavendish Queer. I'm a peacekeeper from out of town. I spoke to the chief of police early today. You're right, sir.
Yes, sorry.
Are you a horse?
Why the long
Nay!
Everyone's going hot. I'll go outside now.
My daughter has been kidnapped.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You should be. Did they not tell you to show some restraint?
No one told me about any of this.
Oh, please, my daughter has been kidnapped. Sally's gone.
Sucks for you.
It does.
And scene.
Oh, bravo!
I didn't trust the chief.
Oscar-worthy performance there.
Thank you.
I'm trying to investigate.
Oh, no.
So something you guys can do, by the way,
What?
that I think you've possibly forgotten, you can roll insight checks.
What's that?
Okay.
So that's how well you're reading someone. So you can
Oh.
say like, do I think they're bullshitting me? And then roll an insight check, or like, are these emotions genuine? There's things like that you can
Is that
ask.
a clue?
No. I'm just saying that if you're investigating people,
Okay.
you should be
I mean,
rolling insight
that's
checks.
also what I was doing manually with the chief of police.
Right.
But I was just doing that by trying to
Okay.
talk.
In
I
which
didn't realise I
case-
could roll
Yeah,
for that.
yeah. So roll insight in
Oh,
future.
I was just using my words.
Yeah.
Can I just do it to everything?
No. Cool.
Well, now I'm all suspicious you've mentioned
No,
that.
I thought I'd mention it
do
because
it
you've
for free
forgotten.
at any time.
Yeah, basically.
You might as well just do it all the time.
Yeah.
Thing is, if I roll inside and find out he's lying, I'd be like, bullshit, you didn't care about your daughter. Oh, go on, I'll bite. I'll roll inside.
Do you allow smoking in this fine establishment?
What did you roll?
That one.
That one? But I get +4!
5.
That's not how that one's work.
That one's an automatic
Yeah,
fail.
I know.
He is devastated.
I'm
That's all you can tell. You look into his eyes and you feel really sorry for this guy.
I'm so sorry for you.
What did you ask?
Do they allow smoking in this establishment?
Yes, of course.
Do you want some?
Yes.
Here you go, buddy.
He's gonna take a big puff, big toke, and pass and give it back.
It's almost gone, you bastard!
I like how Kingskin's accent changes consistently
Yeah, yeah.
throughout every single episode.
Oh, yeah.
Your Kingskin's accent mimics whatever character accent is happening at the time. When they're West Country, he's West Country. When they're posh, he's posh.
You know, I read the room very well.
He's ingratiated himself in this society. It's a high level technique.
Yeah.
That's how I get people to trust me.
Yeah, obviously. Okay. He's going to be like,
Maybe one.
yes, the chief of police is useless. I need someone to
Who gave
do
him
it
his
properly.
job? Who
What?
gave the chief of police's job?
Oh, I mean, they elected him.
Who did?
They are the peacekeepers.
So it's
That doesn't
your
sound like
fault.
democracy. I was a part of this.
You did it!
He's gonna say, I don't believe them. In fact, I have an inkling of who's to blame.
Oh, yeah? What can you tell me?
There's a goblin nest nearby.
A
Do
nest.
they nest?
Whatever.
A goblin. 5.
Hive. Hole. Goblin hole.
Gated community is probably
Also known
the...
as the G-hole.
Yes, there's a G-hole nearby.
Good goblin on my hole.
It's the spot to be, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god. Yes, there's a G-hole nearby. Bees have hives, birds have nests, goblins have G-holes. Okay. Yes, there's a G-hole nearby. They've been doing various raids on the town recently, and I think, well, my guards and I saw them off recently, and I think this is their way of punishing us.
That checks out, because earlier we dealt with some goblins in the woods, which had been destroying the herbalists' crops.
Oh, yes, that sounds about right. Find them, kill them, and get my daughter back.
Well, at least 4 of them are dead already.
I'm just gonna grab him.
Where is she? In the G-hole!
Oh, thank you.
I will pay you very, very well if you get my daughter back.
How much?
500 gold.
600.
600 gold, done.
650.
No, 600
You
gold.
said 600, that's how negotiating works.
620.
Each.
Blaze it.
620, please.
No, not each. Together.
1,000 gold.
No, 600. We've settled on 600.
Never settle.
We can just going on The Apprentice. Do you think it's worth telling him about the mills?
Not the mills, the sack man.
Oh yeah, there's.
We threw a gnome out the window.
Not bad!
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Ignore
oh,
me.
God.
Was
Don't
it
worry about that.
Tito?
No.
Susan.
I hope it was Tito. He's an asshole.
Oh, it was
Oh, yeah,
Tito.
He's trying to become the new Baron, you know.
Can you identify this pendant?
Yeah, so he takes it and he's going to have a look and he's going to make a history check. No, I'm afraid I've never seen this before in my life.
No, yes, did you roll a 6?
Yes, he did.
It's a mark of the devil, 66!
666.
Who owned this?
I don't know.
We do, and we've always
We
owned
do.
it.
I've always had it.
It looks like it's worth quite a lot.
Oh.
That's why we own it, and always have.
It's an
Well, if you
Nothing
need
suspicious here.
anyone to get in touch with to sell it, I don't mind being a broker. Of course, you need to get my daughter back first. I'm most upset about that.
Oh, right, yes, indeed.
Okay, cool.
Indubitably.
Wait,
Did-
isn't
Yep.
the
Have you got any more questions?
I was going to
the
quickly
sheriff's
ask.
gonna come here later on with the kids? Can we
Let's
wait?
kill him.
Oh yeah, we're going to wait for him, aren't we?
Would you like us to assassinate the chief of police?
We are
No,
fully
that's too,
Extra
way too
money.
much.
Yeah.
I don't want him to die.
What if we did it for free?
Do you want us to make...
Please do not kill the chief
I
of
could
police.
break his legs.
Yeah.
He may be useless, but he keeps the town safe.
Does he though? Your
Sort of.
kids been kidnapped?
I suppose.
13 kids have been kidnapped specifically.
Do you think he's behind it?
Yeah, that's why we need to assassinate him.
I don't know if he's directly responsible, but I think he's hiding
No,
something.
we know he's responsible,
Now he-
that's why we're trying to kill him.
Yeah.
He said earlier that he's going to be bringing...
Just quickly.
Okay.
You see, when you say that, you see something change in his eyes. Roll me an insight check.
I feel it could be a bad idea. 15.
If you've
Plus-
got any bonuses.
What insight?
Insight, yeah.
Where is it?
Plus 2 you've got.
Oh, so
17. Yeah, you see something change in his eyes, but he looked a
He's
bit...
changed his contact lenses.
He looked a bit helpless before. As soon as you say that, it changes to blank rage. You know, like he can't. As soon as you've said you know who's done it, who's to blame, he's like, "Are you telling the truth?
can I just talk to my friends over in the corner?
Are you telling the truth?"
Do we strongly suspect that the chief of police is behind this?
I
Because
just,
I really hate him.
Let's go for it. Yes.
Yes, it's him.
Can we hide in your office
And then can we
and
kill
wait
him?
for his meeting?
We'll jump him.
And when we get the evidence, then we can
We'll
give him.
we'll then get the evidence.
Full steps everywhere.
Balls.
Very well. I will kill him myself.
Oh,
We
He's
want
actually
to
going to
kill
stand up and just march out of the room.
Yeah.
Alright,
What have you done?
What's Alex in this room that we can swag?
There's a bowl of fruit.
Does it have flies on it?
Yes.
Fuck you.
With that, we're going to end the episode.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of DDB. Make sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and drop us a like on Facebook. Check out r/DiceDiceBaby on Reddit for character info, map, and updates. Tune in next week where the gang fights a shaman deep in the G-hole.